Guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk a little bit about the Analogue Pocket. Everybody received an email saying that the pre-orders will be open, and actually it's today, I believe. Yeah, it's already available. So the Analogue Pocket is available again, and it will ship somewhere in July or June. Yeah, in June. It doesn't say anywhere here on the website that this is going to be the last pre-order. I believe that the Analogue Pocket might be getting close to its life cycle. So everybody that really wants one, I think you should get it because it's an excellent machine. And yeah, actually they also have a few accessories available. But it's interesting that the white Analogue Pocket is still available, but the white dock it's not, so it's sold out. There's something interesting about Analogue. When you come to the website, if you see sold out, it means that it's gone forever. When it's not available but will be available again, it says out of stock. That's usually how Analogue does things. So, and I can show you that, like for instance, here, the Analogue 3D, the prototype Extreme Green, it's sold out. This will never come back again, okay? So it's gone. If they had to restock it, it will say out of stock, okay? So yeah, that's weird because the white dock, it's gone, so you cannot get it. But they have the adapter set, the charging, the glass, and some cables for music and whatever. Yeah, everything is back in stock, so it's cool. And I want to talk a little bit about this machine because this machine is really cool. I've been using it since a very long time. I use it mostly for Super Nintendo, Mega Drive, and of course the Game Boy Advance. I really like those systems, and there are a lot of things that I like about this machine. First of all, the build quality. It's really well built. It's a sturdy machine. It's well done. Some people don't like the D-pad, and I can agree with that. The D-pad is really close to the D-pad of the original Game Boy. And I guess that makes sense since this is mostly a Game Boy machine. You know, this is Analogue tries to go as close as possible to original hardware, but in a modern way, and that's why they went this route. I think they shouldn't. I think they should have gone with a route more of like the Game Boy Advance D-pad. It's a little bit more clicky, but it's better. You know, it feels better in my opinion. I think this mushy, clacky D-pad is not great, but it is what it is. And yeah, so if you have the Analogue Pocket and you can just, you can load a bunch of chords because this is Open FPGA. It's funny because it's the only Open FPGA machine that Analogue has ever done. And now with Analogue 3D, the Nintendo 64 console, Mod Retro is coming with their version of the Nintendo 64 console, and it's open, so it's a very powerful chip inside, and people will be able to just load cores. So it's we're gonna have a lot of interesting things to do in the FPGA scene. So that's cool. But coming back to the Analogue Pocket, this is a portable console, so you can dock it. The dock is awesome. You can use a 8-bit controller and it works amazing. I use the M30 and it's just phenomenal. And I've been using my Analogue Pocket to replace even, like my Mega Drive, my Super Nintendo. I rarely use my cartridges anymore because of space mostly. We all have space constraints. I wish I could have a huge room full of my collection, but I don't like to have clutter around me. I like to have a clean space where I live, and yeah, so I live in an apartment, so there's not a lot of space here, and I try to still have fun, still have my, you know, my games around me. But this way, it's awesome because it's the closest you'll ever have to original hardware, while also being portable and not taking a lot of space. So it's amazing. Now, of course, you can think about the new Superstation 1. I pre-ordered mine. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about it, and yeah, Taki Udon, where is mine? Come on, I need mine. And yeah, I'm really, really excited for that machine. And if you're only planning to play on your TV, guys, there's no, it's not even a context. You know, the Superstation one is better. But there is a caveat. I think it's worth mentioning, because the Analogue Pocket is still way easier to use. Like if you go to the Mat panel, I think that's the name, the auto updater. It's so easy. You just update it. You load your games, and you dock it to connect the M30 8-bit controller is so easy, and you can use that controller for all the games because they are 2D games. So the menus, everything, every single platform, you can use the same controller, and it's seamless. The Analogue Pocket is truly a console, and to have a true console in FPGA form is awesome. It's really cool, and that's what Analogue is really good at. So yeah, the Superstation one is awesome. I haven't tried it yet, but I assume it's going to work like a Mister. So it's different. It doesn't work like a console. You still need a keyboard. You need to, you know your way around it. So it's not as easy as Analogue Pocket. If you truly just want a portable mixed with a home console and easy to use, and the games that you play the most are some arcades, 2D arcades mostly, of course. I think the only 3D game that Analogue Pocket can do right now is Quake, I believe. So if you want 2D arcades, all those original consoles like the Mega Drive, the Super Nintendo, the Neo Geo, the TurboGrafx, all of that works perfectly, and it's amazing. If that's your main focus, I wouldn't even look back, even regarding to the Superstation one. Except, yeah, of course, the Superstation one also plays PlayStation and Sega Saturn, which is really cool, and also Nintendo 64. So yeah, you can start to see that the Superstation one is a better system. But it's not portable. The Analogue Pocket, you can take it on the go and play amazing games with you with the highest fidelity possible. So I mean, I love it. I have 3 Analogue Pockets. I went really crazy because I want to have it. I want to be old and still be able to play the Analogue Pocket. So I really, really like this machine, and in my opinion, it's totally worth it, because since the time that it launched till today, it's been like 4 years or something, but things haven't changed all that much, you know? If you like those retro games, you still like them today, and the Analogue Pocket was good back then, and it's the same right now, so it's totally worth it, guys. If you can, grab one with the dock. I really recommend getting the dock. The tempered glass, there's options online cheaper if you don't want to get from Analogue. I got mine from Analogue. I just, Analogue rips us all off with the prices and the shipment. It's so expensive, and I live in Europe. I even have to pay the customs, so it's crazy expensive, really, really nuts. But if you truly like old school 2D games, all of those consoles, and you want to have them on your TV and take it on the go, there's nothing better than the Analogue Pocket right now. So yeah, totally worth it. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.